The practice of asanas forms part of the very ancient science of Hatha Yoga. It consists of a number of poses which, apart from the yogic or psychological value, promote health, organic vigor, and physical fitness. That this system has stood the test of time to the present day indicates that it possesses some exceptional merit. In the introduction to his Synthesis of Yoga, Sri Aurobindo says, the chief processes of Hatha Yoga are asana and pranayama. By its numerous asanas or fixed postures, it first cures the body of that restlessness which is a sign of its inability to contain, without working them off in action and movement, the vital forces poured into it from the universal life ocean. Gives to it an extraordinary health, force, and suppleness, and seeks to liberate it from the habits by which it is subjected to ordinary physical nature and kept within the narrow bounds of her normal operations. By various subsidiary but elaborate processes, the Hatha Yogin next contrives to keep the body free from all impurities and the nervous system unclogged for those exercises of respiration which are his most important instruments. Asanas are divided broadly into two groups. One, the meditative poses for psychological development, and the other for physical health and fitness. Here, we shall concentrate on the latter. It must be explained at the outset that asanas should not be confused with contortionism of boneless acrobatic feats of the circus type. Though asanas of the advanced variety are difficult to perform, the simple poses can be practiced by anybody with very beneficial results. But it is very important to note that, like all other sciences, it should be studied and practiced under an expert, or else it can be dangerous and result in more harm than good. In the body, it is the blood which most influences the glands and vital organs and maintains their efficiency by feeding them, repairing worn tissues, and by carrying away the waste and toxins they produce. In the modern system of physical exercise, this is done by the action of the muscles and by giving progressive work to the heart and lungs. But in the system of asanas, this is done by adopting such poses as would direct the blood to the particular gland or vital organ where it is required, and so improve its efficiency and capacity. There has long been a controversy as to which is the better system for the body, and there is a tendency nowadays to decry the ancient system of asanas as outmoded and obsolete. But though asanas may not make one very strong physically or build big muscles, they give sound physical health and so condition the body in endurance and resistance to fatigue that they can give a good basis for the practice of all sorts of games, sports, and other physical exercises. Moreover, their value in corrective and curative exercises is exceptional. Hence, in this age of synthesis, this ancient system should find its place side by side with the modern practice in any national scheme of physical education. And it is indeed now being introduced in many progressive institutions as part of physical training in India and abroad. On 21st February 1953, the mother opened the Asana section in the playground gymnasium.
Basic asanas. Ready on your mats. Try to do the asanas as correctly as possible, even if you have to stay in a pose for only a few seconds. Never hold your breath. Breathe normally all the time. Slowly take the final pose in each asana and remain relaxed. Never apply force. Relax for about 15 to 20 seconds between two asanas. 5 minutes body warming movements before asanas. Spot running, half a minute. Start. Run with easy steps, arms bent at elbows, and piston-like forward and backward movement of the hands from the shoulders. Breathe normally. Change over. Breathing with hand movement, 6 repetitions. Raise arms overhead. Carry them in front and close to the body. While breathing in, lower sideways down with palms facing upward. While breathing out. Change over. Trunk bending downward and backward. 6 repetitions. Standing with feet comfortably apart. Back of wrist on the lower back. Bend forward and down, breathing out. Raise body upward and bend backward, taking support on the wrist while breathing in. Keep legs straight. Change over, trunk bending from side to side. 6 repetitions each side. With feet apart, bend trunk laterally side to side. Breathe in while bending on one side and breathe out while bending on the other. Do not raise heels while bending. Change over, trunk turning from side to side. 6 repetitions each side. With feet apart, turn body and head from side to side. Breathe in on one side and breathe out on the other. Do not move feet. Change over. Quarter squat with hand movements, 12 repetitions. Feet slightly apart, toes slightly turned out. Bend knees about 3 to 4 inches while raising hands forward upward. Breathe in. Knees normal. Hands forward down while breathing out. Knees must bend over the toes, not in. Change over. Pulling alternate knees to chest. 6 repetitions for each leg. Standing on one leg, raise the opposite knee close to the chest while pulling with the hands. Breathe in. Lower the leg and breathe out. Do the same with the other leg. Continue raising the legs alternately. Stretch fully. Rise on toes. Knees straight. Pull your abdomen in.
Stretches the muscles and joints and prepares the body for the various asanas. Also improves the general balance of the body.
Knees straight. Bend backward as much as you can do comfortably. Head behind. Arms as close as to the ears as possible and straight.
Perfects the control and balance of the body and gives it a feeling of lightness. Improves the spinal flexibility and strengthens the hips. Increases appetite, enhances energy and raises vitality. Enables muscular athletes to tense and strengthen their abdominal muscles in the stretched condition, thus preventing what is known as athletes' abdominal cramps.
Knees straight, head between arms. Hold your ankles with both hands. Bring your head as close to the knee as possible.
Lightens the body, removes fat and increases digestive power. A very energizing posture. Ensures greater blood supply to the head. Removes fatigue due to excessive brain work.
Get ready for TRIKONASANA with right arm raised and body bent to the left. 1 minute each side. Ready? Start. Bend laterally, neither your abdomen forward nor your hip backward. Do not take support with your left arm. Right arm will be on your ear and as close to the head as possible. Both the knees straight, body weight equally on both the legs. Get ready for another side with left arm raised, body bent to the right. Ready? Start. Left arm will be as close to the head as possible and will remain on your left ear. Both the knees straight.
Gives a good lateral bending to the spine and helps to keep it flexible and healthy.
First, right hand holding the left ankle, trunk turned to the left, upper body at right angle to the lower body. Ready? Start. Turn your head to the left to see the fingers of your left hand. Both the arms should remain in one line along with the shoulder. Both the knees straight. Body weight equally on both the legs. Breathe normally all the time. Another side. Now hold your right ankle with left hand. Ready? Start. Trunk turn to the right side. Turn your head to the right to see the fingers of your right hand. Both the arms will remain in one line along with the shoulder. Upper body at right angle to the lower body. Both the knees straight.
Gives a good rotational movement to the spine and vitalizes the kidneys.
Feet slightly apart. Toes turned out a little. Bend from the knees. Knees out and going over the toes, keeping the back straight. Arms stretched forward, parallel to the ground.
Strengthens the leg muscles, lightens the body, and brings it under control. A special feature, its practice both strengthens the knee joints and ensures a secretion there from which the cartilages receive nutrition to keep them mobile.
Body will remain straight from the base of the neck to the tip of the toes. Ankles straight, toes pointed, pressing the chin against the chest. Normal breathing. Keep your elbows closer.
Promotes healthy secretion of the thyroid, leading to healthy functioning of the circulatory, respiratory, alimentary, and genitourinary systems. Keeps the spine flexible, preventing the bones from early ossification. Supplies large quantities of blood to the spinal roots of the nerves.